Okay, so today we're diving into something I think a lot of our listeners are going to be into, beard butter.
Beard butter, yeah.
And specifically, we're looking at RUNESILK beard butter.
That's right. We are going straight to the source.
Straight to the source, their website.
Exactly, to break down how they make this stuff and what makes it special.
Right, so this deep dive is all about understanding not just the what, but the how and the why behind their beard butter.
Absolutely. And what that means for the benefits, what you actually get out of using it.
Yeah, how those choices they're making actually translate to something you can feel and see in your beard.
Exactly. And we're going to really get into the specifics of their process.
Yeah, they're really emphasizing the ingredients and techniques, not just like throwing a bunch of stuff together.
No, not at all. It's a very deliberate process. They start with like a base of what they call premium natural ingredients.
Premium, yeah.
Right, like nourishing butters, mango butter, shea butter. Those are big ones.
Okay, those are familiar, yeah.
And then they've got a mix of carrier oils, argan, jojoba, borage oil.
Okay, so when we talk about butters like shea butter or mango butter,
Yeah.
what makes them so good for beard care?
These butters are packed with fatty acids,
Okay,
which really help replenish your hair and skin's natural oils.
right, so your beard hair and the skin underneath, it's all getting that benefit.
Yeah, hair has a natural lipid layer, and when that gets depleted, that's when your beard can get dry, coarse.
Yeah, it starts to feel rough.
And these butters, they basically help to, top that layer back up.
So you get that soft, supple feel back.
Exactly.
And then what about the carrier oils, like the argan, jojoba, borage? I mean, they sound fancy, but what are they actually doing?
So these oils, they have different molecular structures,
Okay.
which means they penetrate the hair and skin at different levels.
So like some go deeper than others.
Exactly. And they each have their own benefits, like argan and jojoba oils are known for being absorbed really well.
Okay.
So they deliver that moisture straight to the hair and skin underneath.
Direct hydration.
Right. And then borage oil, that one's got a unique composition that's especially good for soothing irritated skin.
Oh, interesting. So if you're prone to beard itch or anything like that.
Borage oil could be a big help.
Okay, that makes sense.
But what's really interesting here is they don't just melt these ingredients together and call it a day.
Yeah, there's more to it.
They actually use this specialized piece of equipment called a pillar emulsifying
A
machine.
pillar emulsifying machine.
Yeah, you've probably seen it, if you've ever watched a video of fancy lotion being made or something.
Maybe, yeah.
So as the melted butter and oil mixture starts to cool,
Okay.
there's this tendency for the heavier stuff to separate out.
So like oil and vinegar in salad dressing.
Exactly. But this machine, it keeps the mixture in constant motion.
So it stops that separation from happening.
Exactly. Keeps everything blended together perfectly.
So no grainy bits or uneven texture.
Nope. Just that super smooth, velvety feel.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's really about that consistency and making sure those ingredients stay evenly distributed throughout the product.
Precisely.
So it's not just a quick stir, it's this whole process.
No, and they're very specific about the temperature control, too.
Okay, how so?
They slowly add the melted butters while keeping the mixture at this very precise temperature.
So it's like a gradual process.
Yeah. It helps them achieve that perfect texture they're going for.
Because if it cools too quickly or unevenly, it could mess things up.
Exactly. The emulsion wouldn't set right.
And then they have this thing they call the signature swirl.
Right. That's their final touch.
Like a little artisan flair.
Yeah, and I think it really speaks to the level of care they're putting into each batch.
It's like not just a factory churning this stuff out.
It's handcrafted.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then the cooling process itself, they're very specific about that too.
Oh, how so?
They hand pour the mixture and let it cool naturally.
Okay, no quick freeze methods or anything?
No, natural cooling is important because it allows the emulsion to stabilize gently and evenly.
So it's like giving it time to settle properly.
Exactly. Rapid cooling can sometimes shock the mixture.
Oh, interesting.
And that could mess with the texture, make it less stable over time.
So they're really not cutting corners in any part of this process.
Not at all. And the result is a beard butter that looks, feels, and performs exactly as they intended.
It's pretty impressive, the attention to detail they've put into this.
Yeah, and the ingredients themselves, each one is chosen for a specific purpose.
Right, so let's talk about the benefits of each ingredient and what it actually does for your beard and skin.
Okay, let's break it down.
So shea butter, We've touched on it a bit, but can you give us the full rundown on its benefits?
Yeah, so shea butter, it's like a super moisturizer.
Okay.
It's packed with vitamins A and E, which are antioxidants, so they're really good for your skin.
Okay, so it's not just moisturizing. It's also protecting your skin.
Exactly. And for your beard hair, it softens the cuticles.
So it's less rough, more manageable.
Exactly. And if you have any dryness or itchiness under your beard,
Which, let's be honest, a lot of guys do.
yeah, it's pretty common.
Shea butter can actually help soothe that.
It has natural anti-inflammatory properties,
Oh, yeah.
so it can bring some serious relief.
Okay, so shea butter's like the all-around good guy.
Pretty much.
What about mango butter?
Mm-hmm.
They describe it as lightweight, but intensely nourishing. How does that work?
Yeah, mango butter's interesting.
It's got a good reputation.
It's super moisturizing, but it doesn't feel heavy or greasy.
Okay, that's a plus.
And it helps smooth the hair shaft so your beard looks and feels silkier.
Silky smooth.
And it can even help reduce breakage.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to grow a longer beard.
Yeah, you want to keep those hairs strong and healthy.
Exactly.
And in cocoa butter, that one always feels so rich and luxurious.
Yeah, cocoa butter is awesome.
What's the deal with that one?
So it's full of fatty acids, which create this like protective barrier on your skin.
Okay, so it's like a shield.
Yeah, and that barrier helps lock in moisture so your beard and skin stay hydrated.
It's like sealing in all the good stuff.
Exactly. And it also adds to that creamy texture of the beard butter.
Oh, right. It's part of that whole sensory experience.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to the oils. Argan oil is like the celebrity of hair care these days.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
So what's the hype about specifically for beards?
It's got tons of antioxidants and vitamin E, which are great for hair health.
Okay, so it's promoting healthy growth.
Yeah, and it also adds softness and shine.
So your beard looks more vibrant, less dull.
Exactly, and it can tame frizz and flyaways.
Oh, that's a big one for me. My beard can get pretty wild.
Yeah, it helps give your beard a more polished look.
Like you put some effort in.
Exactly.
And then grapeseed oil, they mentioned that one's lightweight and doesn't leave a greasy residue.
Yeah, that's a good one if you don't like that heavy, oily feeling.
Because some oils can be a bit much.
Yeah, grapeseed oil absorbs quickly and it helps balance your skin's natural oil production.
So it's not adding to the problem. It's actually helping regulate things.
Right, and it can even reduce irritation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a good all-arounder.
And then jojoba oil, this one's interesting because they say it mimics the skin's natural sebum.
Yeah, jojoba oil is really unique.
Why is that good for the skin under your beard?
Because it's so similar to your skin's own oils, it gets absorbed really easily,
Okay.
and it helps maintain a healthy, hydrated environment under there.
So no dryness, no flakiness.
Exactly, and it won't clog pores or anything.
So it's like working with your skin's natural processes.
Exactly.
Then we've got sea buckthorn oil. That one sounds pretty potent with the omega fatty acids and carotenoids.
Yeah, sea buckthorn oil is a powerhouse.
Okay, what's it doing for us?
Those omega fatty acids, they support skin regeneration.
So it's helping your skin repair itself.
Yeah, and they contribute to a healthier skin barrier.
So stronger, more resilient skin.
And then the carotenoids are antioxidants.
Okay, those are always good.
They fight inflammation and protect your skin from environmental damage.
It's like a little superhero for your skin.
Pretty much.
And lastly, borage oil. They talk about its high GLA content.
Right. Borage oil is great for dry, irritated skin.
So another one that's targeting that itch and discomfort.
Yeah, and the GLA also helps improve skin elasticity.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means your skin is more supple and bounces back better.
So less wrinkles, I guess.
Well, it's more about the overall health and feel of your skin.
Like keeping it looking young and healthy.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's a lot of ingredients, each with its own specific benefits.
Yeah, they really put a lot of thought into this formula.
So with all these different elements working together, what does beard butter actually do for you on a daily basis?
So think of it as a nourishing leave-in conditioner for your beard.
Like a daily dose of moisture and care.
Exactly. It softens the hair, hydrates the skin, and helps prevent all those annoying things like itchiness, dryness, beard rough.
So it's tackling both the look and feel of your beard and the health of your skin underneath.
Yeah, it's a multitasker.
They also talk about how their beard butter fits in with beard oil and beard balm.
Right, it's like they see it as a spectrum of beard care.
Okay, explain that.
So beard oil is the lightest. It's mainly for hydration and scent.
Okay, a quick refresh.
Right, then on the other end of the spectrum, you have beard balm, which is all about hold and styling.
So if you want to shape your beard and keep it in place,
Exactly. Bird butter sits right in the middle.
the Goldilocks zone.
Yeah, it provides deeper conditioning than oil, but without the heavy hold of balm.
So it's good balance.
Exactly.
So if we break down the specific benefits someone might get from using beard butter, what are the key takeaways?
Okay, so first off, it's going to soften and condition your beard, making it more manageable.
Okay, less wiry, less tangly.
Yeah, and it'll help prevent split ends too.
Well, that's good to know.
And then it's going to hydrate the skin underneath, which is key for preventing beard rough.
No one wants flaky beard.
Definitely not. And if you're just starting to grow your beard,
You're dealing with that new beard itch.
beard butter can help soothe that too.
Oh, nice.
It also adds a bit of hold, but it's light and natural, nothing too stiff or greasy.
So it helps tame those flyaways and just gives your beard a more groomed look.
Exactly. And of course, it smells good too.
That's always a bonus.
A nice subtle scent can go a long way.
So who do you think would benefit most from using beard butter?
They recommend it for daily use.
Okay, so it's not just a once-in-a-while thing.
And it's especially good for guys with medium to long beards.
Because longer beards tend to be drier.
Exactly. They need more moisture.
But it's also good for anyone with dry or wiry hair, regardless of length.
Absolutely. If you're struggling with dryness or texture, beard butter can be a game changer.
Okay, so let's talk about how to use it. They have some pretty specific application tips.
Yeah, so they recommend starting with a clean, towel-dried beard.
So fresh out of the shower.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you take a pea-sized amount of the butter.
Okay, a little goes a long way.
Yeah, like not get much. And you warm it up in your palm.
Until it melts.
Right, and then you work it through your beard, starting at the roots and going all the way to the tips.
And then they recommend using a comb or brush to distribute it evenly.
Yeah, that helps make sure every hair gets coated.
So no patches or missed spots.
Exactly. And they really stress the importance of daily use.
Consistency is key.
For optimal benefits, you got to make it part of your routine.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about beard butter, but let's really clarify the differences between butter, oil, and balm.
Yeah, it can be confusing.
So beard oil, remind us again, what's its main purpose?
Beard oil is your lightweight champion.
Okay.
It's primarily for hydration and scent.
Okay, so it's good for a quick refresh.
Exactly, and for shorter beards that don't need a lot of heavy conditioning.
Makes sense. And then beard butter, where does that fit in?
Beard butter is your deep conditioner.
Okay.
It's all about nourishing both the hair and the skin.
So it's tackling dryness and promoting overall beard health.
Exactly, and it's perfect for guys with longer beards or anyone living in a dry climate.
So if you need that extra boost of moisture,
Beard butter's your go-to.
and then beard balm, that's the heavy hitter.
Yeah, balm is all about styling and control.
So if you want to shape your beard, tame those unruly hairs,
Balm's got you covered.
it's the one with the most hold.
Exactly.
They also have this cool tip about using oil and butter together.
Oh yeah, the combo move.
Yeah, like oil and butter in the morning for scent and shine, and then butter at night for deep conditioning.
It's a great way to customize your routine.
Yeah, tailor it to your specific needs.
Exactly.
So, with all these options, what does RUNESILK say makes their beard butter stand out from the crowd?
Well, they highlight a few key things.
Okay, let's hear it.
First off, they emphasize that it's artisan crafted in small batches.
Okay, what does that mean for the quality?
It means there's more attention to detail, more quality control.
So it's not just mass-produced, there's a human touch involved.
Exactly.
And they really love their pillar emulsifying machine.
Yeah, they talk about it a lot.
So why is that so important to them?
Because it creates that consistently smooth, velvety texture.
And prevents the separation of oils and butters.
Right, it's a key factor in making a premium feeling product.
So it's not just about the ingredients, it's about the process too.
Exactly.
He also mentioned using premium oils like sea buckthorn and borage.
Yeah, those aren't always found in beard butters.
So they're going the extra mile with the ingredients.
Absolutely. Those oils have some really targeted benefits.
For both hair and skin.
Exactly.
And then there's that signature swirl.
That little artistic flourish.
Yeah, this is a nice touch.
I think it just adds to the overall feeling of craftsmanship.
Like they're taking pride in their product.
Exactly.
And lastly, they make a point of being free from all the junk. No cheap fillers, synthetic fragrances, or harmful additives.
Yeah, that's becoming increasingly important to consumers.
People want natural, clean products.
Absolutely. They don't want to put harsh chemicals on their skin.
Yeah. So RUNESILK is really positioning their beard butter as a premium, high-quality option.
Yeah, they're all about using the best ingredients and the best techniques to create a truly superior product.
That makes sense. So to sum it all up, this deep dive into RUNESILK beard butter has been pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
It's clear they've put a lot of thought and effort into creating a beard butter that's not only effective, but also feels good to use.
And it's all backed by science and a real understanding of what beard, hair, and skin need.
They're not just jumping on a trend, they're actually innovating and pushing the boundaries of beard care.
And I think that's what makes them stand out.
Yeah, they're not afraid to be different and to really focus on quality.
It's all about giving the customer the best possible experience.
Exactly. So the next time you're reaching for that jar of beard butter,
Or any grooming product, really.
think about all the work and care that went into creating it.
Yeah, it's not just about slapping a label on something.
There's a whole science behind it.
And a lot of passion, too.
Yeah, exactly. So appreciate the craftsmanship, appreciate the good ingredients, and take care of that beard.
Here's to luck.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Okay, so thinking about all the detail that goes into RUNESILK's process and the benefits of each ingredient, it makes you wonder what other everyday products that you might take for granted could have a similar level of, like, hidden craftsmanship and careful thought behind them?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Like, what seemingly simple things are actually way more complex than we realize?
I think there are a lot of them out there.
It really makes you appreciate those who are, like, dedicated to making quality stuff, even if it's something as, like, seemingly basic as beard butter.
Totally. It's the attention to detail that makes all the difference.
And the passion, you can tell when someone really cares about what they're doing.
Yeah, and that passion translates into a better product for the consumer.
Absolutely. So the next time you're using something, anything, really, take a moment to appreciate the craft behind it.
It might surprise you.
And who knows, maybe you'll discover a whole new level of appreciation for the things you use every day.
That's the beauty of exploration.
Exactly. So keep exploring, keep learning, and keep taking care of yourselves.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's a wrap for us.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.